Whoops, better put on my newsman fedora here.
We're back with, oh shit, it's the picture, bro. You know what that
Oh my.
means.
Yeah, it means we're gonna be talking.
Talking about Indie Hunters headlines, issue 3. But tonight should be a rather short one. There's no Chris Hansen breaking news story, live special, whatever the fuck. We just got some headlines that probably should have been gone over last week, but you know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just get right into it. Wow. Or no, I think I should do these first. Yeah, I'll start off with good news. So good news number 1, Pulcra Vermis was released. A couple
Wow.
days ago, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been a while. I think it said 6 months of development, so quite a lot of development time. But yeah, I checked it out. It's pretty darn good. Looks really good. It's a big step up from the original. But I don't
That's
want to.
awesome.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything prematurely because we are going to check it out more in depth on Thursday on Indie Hunters proper.
That's right.
So look forward to that. Or not. You can just go out and play the game right now. It's available on Itch.io and I think Game Jolt as well, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah. Yes, it is on Game Jolt and Itch.io. Ooh shit, it's already got some comments. Some looks like Let's Player comments leaving links to their YouTube videos.
Nice.
Wow, what a bunch of assholes. Who does that?
I know nobody should ever do that.
Yeah. That's horrible.
Yeah.
We're joking, actually. It's
It's fine.
yeah. Well, as a developer who has a game out there, I know I like it when people drop comments linking to their Let's Plays on YouTube.
Sure.
Because I'm not typically not hunting down or searching on YouTube Broken Silence Let's Plays or anything like that.
Right.
In other news, another cool release we were looking forward to. Your boy Disaster Squad put out a tech demo for Cursed 3 on Itch.io and Game Jolt. And yours truly checked it out the other day. And it was pretty pimp, but also pretty short. I think he mentions on the page, quote, just a few rooms and items, etc. to mess around with. There is no end to the demo. There are very few interactive objects or descriptions, as that is usually the last step before I finish a game. This is just to get some feedback on the engine/mechanics. Had to limit the demo to only a few rooms to avoid spoilers. So there you go. Bitch, right. Yeah, what fucking do something, play that shit, alright?
Yeah, I dare you.
Yeah. And according to Disaster Squad's Twitter, it was in the hot list for Game Jolt.
Nice.
So big ups.
Yeah.
How the hell did Curse 3 end up on the hot list? It's just a demo. Well, it's a very anticipated demo. So there's your answer. In other news, I mean, fuck, is this even news if it's like a week old or some shit?
I don't know. Whatever.
The Moon Raider Kickstarter we were following for a while was successfully funded.
That's awesome.
Yeah, give it up
for
Moon
I know.
Raider.
It seemed like it was not a sure thing when we checked on it last, but I'm glad they were able to pull it off.
Personally, I was pretty sure it was going to make the goal, but it was cutting it a lot closer than some other Kickstarters for video games you see.
Right.
Usually they're $5,000-$10,000 well above the goal before it gets to the last couple days. But it was funded to the tune of $9,444, 386 backers.
Okay.
So big ups.
Yeah, very nice.
They also released a Steam page for Moon Raider. where you can wishlist it. And apparently its planned release date is summer 2020, isn't it summer 2020?
I think so.
Yeah, not sure what that is about. Their backer tiers on Kickstarter say November 2020, which sounds more correct. But I don't know.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, just wishlist it and you'll know exactly when it comes out.
Right. There you go.
But yeah, congrats, and I hope the development goes well.
Me too.
Yeah, smoking that Moon Raider Kush, bruh, yeah. In other news... Well, okay, do you want the good news or the bad news first?
We gotta go bad news first.
Alright. Well, there's 2 bad newses and 1 good news left, so do you want bad, good, good, bad? Or good,
Let's
bad,
get
bad?
all the bad out of the way first.
Alright. Well, in some pretty bummer news, I don't know what you'd call it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a downer, but the Kickstarter for Toasty, that is Toasty, a new action-adventure game with an unlikely hero, it has added to their title, parentheses, canceled, because it is canceled, the Kickstarter.
It's too bad.
Yeah, it's a shame, because it was at $20,000 of its $30,000 goal, 437 backers, but they pulled the plug on June 28th. See, Indie Hunters is the place where you get that timely reporting, you know?
No, yeah. It's all, down to the minute.
Yeah, just 2 weeks late, but better late than never.
I mean, before the month is over, then we're gonna get you the news. Don't you worry.
Oh my god. Yeah, so the Kickstarter was ended. According to the update on the Kickstarter page, it was due to unexpected, life-changing events. You can probably guess what those were based on the current climate of the world going on. But it's not all doom and gloom. They say they will continue to post on Twitter about the game's development, so you can keep updated there. But they apologize they couldn't bring the game to you now, but the future holds endless possibilities. And to me it sounds like maybe they'll recuperate and come back with a Kickstarter at a later date, possibly. But right now just wasn't the best time, I suppose, so bit of a letdown, but totally understandable.
Yep, absolutely.
I mentioned this because it was another Kickstarter I was looking forward to. But c'est la vie, I guess. But it kind of makes me think of other Kickstarters where the first time they don't meet the goal, but they come back a second time and pull it off, so...
Yeah, it's definitely happened before.
Yeah, having a second Kickstarter isn't that bizarre of a thing to happen. So keep your eyes peeled, follow them on Twitter. You can follow them at toastythegame.game/gov.
I think that URL might be wrong.
Yeah, their Twitter is toastythegame, at toastythegame. So, yeah. So the other bad news.
Okay.
Actually, I lied. Now it's 3 bad newses, and you got 1 of 3.
Oh, God. This train of disaster will never end.
Yeah. Well, this next one is, it could be good and bad news. So the development for Sonic Smackdown, that pretty pimp fighting game we checked out a couple weeks ago on Indie Hunters with the Sonic characters and a gameplay style inspired by Marvel vs. Capcom 3. The development on that is wrapping up. They're concluding it and are putting out their last final updates for the game. which is kind of sad, no new
Right.
characters will be added or anything like that, but it's all for a good cause because the developers, parentheses S, I don't know if it's a solo dev or multiple devs, but Arc Forged, the persons responsible for Sonic Smackdown, are moving on to a new fighting game. I'm guessing using the same engine, but their focus is going towards their new game, Origin of Storms, which is a fighting game.
Okay.
And, well, they don't really mention it on their page, but it's a MVC3 kind of game, but it has a fantasy, high fantasy, I guess, kind of theme to it with two knights you can play as. So far, the demo has 2 playable characters, and 10 are planned for the final roster. And they do have a demo you can download right now. And I guess it's now in active development as the focus, so no more Sonic Smackdown. Fuck you guys. We're out of here. We're out of this piece. No, they didn't say that, but they are focusing on their own IP and will be, I guess, updating it soon. I don't know. Currently in proof of concept stage, using a mix of original assets and repurposed ones. Everything will be original for the final product. So, if Sonic Smackdown was your cup of tea, I'd say check out Origin of Storms, or keep your eye on it in its development. Yeah, so the last bad news.
All right, let's get the last one out of the way.
All right, the bad news is that the 2-year potato jam is having a sequel jam.
Oh God, it's horrible.
I told you it was bad news.
Oh no, God.
The new jam, entitled A Frickin' Year Bro, hosted by the same dude, Gurpreet Matharu, started a couple days ago, and this time it's only a year. So no more 2 years, you only got a year this time, so you really gotta buckle the fuck down and get your game going.
No more of this scope creep shit we saw in the last jam.
Yeah. Yeah, you got 11 months, 28 days, 12 hours, and 46 minutes, so you better get the fucking let out, bruh.
That's true.
Apparently, 10 people have joined so far, 0 entries, and the description is, bruh. This is a Christian jam, not safe for work entries not allowed, and games should be about potatoes. So I'm going to construe that as a rule that the game has to be about potatoes. And I even left in the community tab my suggestion that any entries that don't have to do with potatoes should be removed from the jam.
Nice.
And the creator agreed. So all you potato/tater tot recipients of shame from last year, we got our fucking eyes on you, alright? We're gonna fucking ban your asses from our lit, prestigious, high caliber, no nonsense jam.
Yeah. We have a direct line of communication opened with the admin of this jam.
Yeah. I also like the description says theme potatoes, and then a link to the Wikipedia article about potatoes.
I do like that too. Yeah.
Just in case you were confused.
Yeah. This jam operator is funny. I like him. But yeah, we did enter. I do plan to make a potato game at some point.
Nice.
Over the course of a year.
Fuck. Oh yeah, and it also has some submissions from the last jam, and it only shows ones about potatoes. So hats off to you, Gurpreet Matharu.
Yeah, big ups. Thanks for putting your foot down.
Yeah, fuck that fucking dude. 3 submissions, none about potatoes. You fucked up 3 times, bruh. What? Pitiful. But yeah, I think that'll do it for all the bad news and for all of the Indie Hunter headlines.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope they weren't too traumatizing, those last three. And we'll be keeping an eye out on all these projects. And that's it. Like I said, no Chris Hansen special. I couldn't think of one, so Buffa, yeah, you know.
Yeah.